Right now we are here to make a very happy announcement, formalize it, because you people are in any case aware, but I am going to sort of declare it open with my two co-jurors. The first edition of the script contest, which is actually a further step in the process of the, I would say, the partnership between Cinestaan, which was earlier Mumbai Mantra, led by Rohit Khattar and his team. So the partnership between them and the screenwriting fraternity, which is all of us. So it has been a long-standing partnership which began in 2011. Before that, Rohit and I were just discussing that bhaiya kuch karna chahiye. And it really is, I would say, at this stage, not just for the contest, which I'm coming to in a moment, but also for the entire journey, starting with the script labs which were done, and then with several other workshops and huge amount of support that we have received from Rohit and his team. I would say kudos to you and deep, deep sense of gratitude on behalf of the entire screenwriting fraternity, Indian screenwriting fraternity, to you, my friend. Yes. And to the entire team which is here, which you will meet. Okay, truly, undying gratitude, Ambika, and Ritika, and Urvi, and Sneha, and the rest of the team which is here, and those which are not here, Zahir, Sana, etc. Okay, so the first edition of contest ka khula, so obviously Rohit and I felt कि भैया अगर 1200 stories आ जाए तो मतलब बल्ले बल्ले, you know, it's like a big breakthrough, पहली बार हिंदुस्तान में हो रहा है. And prizes, as you see, are pretty spectacular, undoubtedly. We received a total of 3,642 stories. Okay, yeah, so there were these many submissions. It just goes to show Indian screenwriting is waiting to burst onto a much larger platform and even an international platform, which will happen. And there was a whole process of very transparent reading. There were multiple readers. None of them knew, no one knew who the authors were. So that complete objectivity was maintained because people generally know one another. Naam sunte rehte hain. So none of that was done. And the filtration took place, etc. Eventually what I went through at that stage, because I think in the region of 325 total stories. Usme se we, and even I didn't know, not a single person, ke kaun hai, kya hai, nothing. From there we culled out 156 writers to whom we invited, which included all of you, okay, please submit your scripts. Because people had presented multiple entries, some of them could not, perhaps some others could not complete the scripts, shayad. So 126, am I right? 126 scripts were received. Again, a series of screening procedures and protocols was put into place, absolutely airtight, but completely accountable. Okay, everyone who even said, okay, I'm recommending this, I'm putting a question mark to this I feel may not work, all these were cross-checked multiple times by people, and I had access to each one's comments, कि भैया क्यों आप ये बोल रहे हैं कि भैया ये नहीं होना चाहिए, मतलब सोच समझ के आप अपना एनालिसिस दे के फिर कमेंट दे सकते हो कि भैया इसको रेकमेंड कर सकते हो कि भैया हाँ ना क्वेश्चन मार्क एटसेट्रा. All that was followed. After that, 20 scripts came to me. I had two senior screenwriters who I cannot name right now, but very, very senior, experienced people who also understand the craft. We went through that. Then 8 of these are going to reach the jury. Some of them I have already sent forward to them. So jury includes, as you know, Raju, Juhi, and Amir. Okay, and I, myself, 4 of us. Now, over the next 1 month, there will be reading and there will be a lot of discussion and a lot of disagreement, and I expect a lot of quarrels taking place and a lot of resentment and a lot of fights and conflict, as Raju likes so much. There will be drama, there will be laughter, and there will be tears. Because we are taking this dead seriously. Because this will be all over India. I mean, producers, production houses, studios are all waiting to see कि ये कौन निकल के आते हैं इसके अंदर से. So already you people have made a breakthrough. Okay, but let us see आगे जाके क्या होता है. One thing I will tell you, please, and I am sure my two colleagues here will agree with me wholeheartedly. It's a storytelling experience. It's not, there is no mathematical or precise way to judge anything. Okay, there will be an element of subjectivity. Kitna bhi Raju, Juhi, myself are very, very clear that we need to be objective about it. एक हद के बाद objectivity से कोई नापा नहीं जा सकता है कि भैया कोई इसके अंदर कोई physics या natural science तो है नहीं. तो इसलिए you don't have to feel disheartened about that. The important thing is that this contest at least has given you the impetus and the incentive to write. हो सकता है कि अगर ये announcement इतना ज़बरदस्त नहीं होता contest का, so maybe you would either not have written or maybe have taken a longer time to do so. But the point is that at least this contest has encouraged so many people to write, which is a huge breakthrough. Right? So somewhere around the end of November, beginning of December, there will be a large function. It depends upon the availability of the jurors also. Amir actually had confirmed 24th, and we were all waiting for that. Lekin Thugs of Hindustan, unfortunately, the China release got delayed. So usko leke he's in China at that time. So we need all of us to be there. So somewhere around end of November or beginning of December, there will be a function. All of you will be kept informed of that. So now is the second edition that we are opening. Prizes will be the same. The jury is absolutely the same, right? The timelines, the other little bit of tweaking in the rules and regulations, which we are doing today. I think by this evening or so, you should be clear about the frequently answered asked questions and all that jazz. So just check out the website this evening after this is over and you will be clear. I would say bunk in. Keep the momentum going. Chahe aap select hue na hue, it doesn't matter. That you are writing is the biggest success of this particular contest. Some people told me, Ramesh said I put in 5 stories. I said fantastic. Next time put in 7 stories. Right? So don't worry about that. Put in as many as you can and let us see what happens. Now I'm going to invite, after this very brief introduction, invite Raju and Juhi to say something about the contest and the involvement in it. Juhi, please.
Hi everybody. In fact, I'm feeling extremely privileged sitting over here because there's so many writers in the room. Actually, I want to go out and talk to each one of you individually. And the process of reading has started, and so first I started reading on my laptop. I said, "नहीं, इसमें तो मुश्किल हो जाएगी, अंधे हो जाएंगे पढ़ते-पढ़ते," because you know there are times that you want to something that you have not written yourself. You want to read it again and go back to the page. I said it will be difficult, so I just asked for printouts of it and got those bind copies. So those scripts are now in bind form. So it is a very I feel happy that those 4 scripts are there on my table, and I'm really looking forward to reading them. I'm making my notes. There'll be a lot of lines and underlines and post-its there. Because you have spent so much of time writing it, it will be absolutely important, and I have to be extremely responsible in reading it with my absolute honesty, and I just hope that there's something that I learned from your writing, because yeah, I'm learning as I am writing, and when you read more, I think you learn more, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Big thank you to Rohit and Anju for having this initiative. For years actually, we as filmmakers have been trying to tell corporates because this is something which at an individual level we are not equipped to do, and we really don't know how to do it as filmmakers. We go out and hunt for stories. We all need stories. We cannot write every story. We need many more script writers. So I really admire this initiative where somebody's gone on a scale, somebody who can think large scale and reached out to people across the country. Because I strongly believe stories are in smaller towns. People have more exposure to life there. In big cities, especially Mumbai, I think people are just, the times go away in traveling. You don't even go to your neighbor, you know. I also grew up in a small town. Juhi grew up in a small town. So I remember we have so many stories from there. You just could walk into a neighbor's house. You know, you don't have to take an appointment. Here you have no time to even meet friends. So there are stories out there. It's just that they have to be found, and that talent needs to be taught in a way so that they become proper screenplays. So I think it's a extremely good initiative where the start has been made. And also I like actually the amount of, I think writers need to be respected a little more financially. I think they are the foundation of every film, and unless you pay the writer probably the maximum amount of money in your film, you won't find good writers, because it's a big struggle for writers. And I've seen in Mumbai, people are trying to write 4 scripts at the same time because they're not sure which one will start and which one will work. And there's a small amount of money being given for people experimenting. अच्छा ये try कर ले, बन गई तो हम बना लेंगे. उसको पता ही नहीं बनेगी कि नहीं बनेगी, उसका पैसा भी कम है, फिर वो दूसरी भी ले लेता है. You cannot write 4 scripts at the same time. So I think when somebody starts writing a great script, his work will be appreciated with more money. So at least Cinestaan has done that with this kind of prize money also, will inspire somebody to say, okay, I can spend 1 year of my life focused on writing. So I think it's a great initiative, and I hope you guys continue doing it, and more people from the country continue writing scripts. Someday we'll have better cinema than we have today.
एक आखिरी बात जरूर कहूँगा, and get me in the right spirit, the spirit in which I am saying this. When the stories came, those thousands of stories which came, burden these people, though I was very eager at that time, भैया इस स्टेज पे भी उनको मैं बोलूँगा भैया आप उठ के पढ़ो, then वो भाग जाते हैं, फिर वो बोलते यार अंजुम यार उंगली दी तो पूरा यार हाथ ही पकड़ रहा है यार, मतलब. So which is why I did, but I did think of the 3 of you at that time, that you would have been also quite enthralled. Yeah, कुछ बात बन रही है. There were very good stories which came. Unfortunately, the number of scripts that emerged out of that did not necessarily match up to the promise of the story. And this is where you people and all of us need to concentrate on. What Raju was talking about is that, right, if you will notice in the beginning, for about 10 minutes or so, he referred to the story, कि भैया कहानी basically क्या होती है और क्या नहीं होती है. Then all the fundas that he talked about, all were all to do with how to craft the story into a screenplay. He never used technical terms or textbook terms, but all of them were actually insights into the process of screenwriting. और यहाँ थोड़ी सी एक कमजोरी थोड़ी बहुत नजर आ रही है हिंदुस्तान में, which we will have to concentrate on. कि does the screenplay live up to the promise of the story, because the craft के ऊपर historically ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया गया है. अब पुरानी फिल्म अपन देखते हैं ना, classic films also, story का credit होता है और dialogue का होता है, उसका screenplay का credit ही नहीं है उसके अंदर, because screenplay जैसी चीज़ वो बोलते थे वो तो director उसको तोड़ के कर देगा और dialogue writer को मिला के अच्छा आप choreograph कर लो इसको. So the dialogue writer would on his own choreograph it or on her own do that. And there was no one who was actually working out the rhythm of the storytelling, scene by scene by scene, with a certain degree of precision. It was a neglected craft for a very long time. So we have also inherited that, but we have to now accelerate and catch up. So I would just suggest that thoda sa is pe dhyan diya jaye. It is something which has to be learnt. It can't merely come from your blind, impulsive conviction कि आपको पसंद आ रही है, इसके लिए भैया बढ़िया script है. नहीं, कहानी अच्छी है, idea अच्छा है, but script we need to sort of take it seriously as a craft, not merely as an artistic expression. ये एक बात जरूर कहूँगा कि अगले राउंड में मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप सारे के सारे अप्लाई करोगे. जो जीत गए हैं, जीत जाएंगे, वो भी अप्लाई करें वापस. This is a good thing. You should be writing constantly. पर इसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा ध्यान दिया जाए. और अगर suggestions हो आपके, तो we can even, मतलब रोहित सर ने तिजोरी खोल के दिखा तो दी ही है, जैसे राजू ने सवेरे दिखाया. So we will continue to exploit him. You don't worry about that. We will build in more such initiatives, etc., where perhaps a lot more polish on the craft can be acquired by you. Yes, Rohit, I'm committing on your behalf. Yeah, as always. Okay. So once again, thank you very much to my esteemed co-jurors. Okay, and we are going to give a round of applause to Raju Hirani for his superb, you should have been there. Superb session. Oh, you did. Super. Very good. और बार बार अपनी मुलाकातें होती रहे इन लोगों से. So thanks very much, and now as soon as Raju leaves, we will turn to Julie's session. Thanks, Raju.
थैंक यू
हो गया? Yeah.
सोलो सोलो तीन से सोलो
राजू
उसका सेशन राजू सर
बोलो
तब
राजू सर आपका सर
सर राइट साइड
सर योर
सर लुक गया
सर यहाँ पे राइट साइड
सर योर सर
भाई तू फ्लैग ब्लॉक कर रहा है
सर बेटा स्ट्रेट है एक्सक्यूज मी राजू सर
राजू सर यहाँ पे राइट साइड
सर या
तू मेरे ही आगे
सर वन सर